Tyrann, how missed was Marcus Maye in the game plan on Sunday?
I mean, he's a good player. He's a talented player that, we do a lot of good things, when he's out there on the field. So, but yeah, I mean, anytime you don't have, one of your starters, one of the guys that, you look forward to, lining up with every week, it's always tough.
What's been the biggest struggle with not just him out, but Marshon Lattimore as well?
Well, I thought guys, for the most part, I thought we've stepped up, made some plays. But obviously, like I said, those guys are two, really good players with, a lot of experience. I think who's ever backing those guys up, they probably won't nearly have as much, experience or talent as those guys.
The Panthers haven't had a lot of success this year. There's no secret about that. But just based on early film, what have you seen that maybe they are doing well offensively?
Well, I think they do a lot of things well that, we don't necessarily do well. I think they run the ball well. Obviously you have Bryce Young, who's able to not just throw the ball, but, be effective, with his legs. He was able to kind of break free, a few times. We played them, early in the season. So we just got to be sharp on that and really committed to stop the run and, make things hard for him, when he tries to drop back.
What's the Man of the Year nomination mean to you?
I mean, it's cool, man. Obviously it's a tremendous honor. I think when I do anything in the community, I don't do it because, I want to get nominated for anything. That's just kind of, who I am as a person. But anytime you get to represent, like, your team, your community, for anything, it's always a positive thing.
They're all must-win every week, but guys are smart. You're playing a 1-11 team. You've lost 3 straight. Does this feel like more of a must-win this week?
Oh, yeah, for sure. And to be honest, man, those guys haven't, won a lot of games this year, but, they're still a quality football team. I think they play well on defense. I think offensively, I think at any given moment, Bryce Young could, have that spark. So, I don't think we're necessarily looking at the record. We're just looking at it like, man, we got to get these guys this week.
How important is it for you guys to get back on track? You were pretty emotional after the game talking about just how Detroit kind of took over the crowd at one point and hearing the boos. How important is it to get back on track just even for this fan base and get this city back in the Dome?
Yeah, we got to start fast. We got to make things hard for them. We got to make plays. And we got to play with that energy, that swagger. I think if we're playing that way, it's easy for our fans to, get into the game. It's easy to create those, those momentum-changing plays. So we just got to be committed to that and, ready to go the distance Sunday.
Were you guys surprised to see Derek Carr out on the practice field today after taking that big hit Sunday?
He's tough, man. He's been in this league a long time. He's played a lot of football, and he's taken some big hits, over his career, and he hasn't missed that many games neither. So, people can say what they want about him, but he's tough for sure.